endless possibilities.
Thank God it's Friday. It's a special Friday evening. We welcome you to Coastal TV on this Kasa Current Affairs show. Baby, I will be ano. Yamawaji, Yamawakwaba, Ziba, oye Coastal TV. Ine nyumbri Kasa, yumezido, yabachi chunkomo, na ya share, nsama orokodo, odzima kotenepa waman Ghana. Da paniye munyina, nsama brena na wakodo. Na neda, yakopwe parliament, oye nipa papa, oye Ghana sika samudo. Finance Minister Honorable Ato Force Doctor go pay more parliament as in the budget as Botugwa na kofu bebre na wache wona adwen zafa budget media budget review as Botugwa the minti ene yenso yebesi nkonya na ya cheche na adwen na ya hwe nyama papa owo ma ozema omane Ghana na ma onya yebutu ayehu bibi na waboa omane nyina no yebotwe nkomo na yazafa ho. Yes, minority in parliament, so led by Honorable Finyo Markets, was working, was budget Nazi, or Yaza, and Quenshabiala, as usual, another and some other cano, BB Woo, no so a bakfiana, Yakawasam. Now, the business community so waka, the same Brena was out for oye budget, no. Eshe go far, people on the street was some worker for budget, no, when you na. Is one agent is good to go. I also an agent or count waging tray or count majumezi ozimu into me permanent as a matofono, but to walk now fret now my yat wonka. Say you on Sufiwa or Yaza or ye Oncheri Biela, and the Pania Uchomiela na MPP one Ashanti Regional Chairman or ye Mr. Enchibu Siakon, do now we know Fano Chama Wontumi. Court say Accra High Court there onka de fiaze onam galamsey sansemi wankodi na asam kraye bi sayin there beyond the Wontumi jail sentence no say yes Wontumi yes atum yes onko 20 years imprisonment no yoni sinchana wana waka na won so gizi there why galamsey ana why illegal mining outside the abantum ochwon ana why hwehwemuze for won also aban ore dead. The minty bisa ana oye hwehwemu bi hwenyim bi a aban oreye ana so de obiala nya hwe ntinu ye de aban be ye hwehwemu bi azafa obi ana ho nti Wontumi na waye bon nti ono na asam go apado nti wose ye hwe na yenka Wontumi na asam na yenjai wona ye bobo wonzin de waye galamsey abrada mkofo no wonye hwe no e bisa ne munsam na ya hwe kona esba fado mezinzi oye dani ABAWANA mo oye munia DC Kwame Kwakye ofia ha ono yensamchonyi o Ghana Broadcasting Corporation Radio Central osanso eobi a otwero nkrata otwero book na titro nensam no ya okano on the line of fatherhood nti ya oho fatherhood series bi ya de bia ya kada emrepam no mabisanda abatam na obenya kwana ya obaba ma yaka oye fatherhood samsam no so oya azai ba pembre na ezaka da mensam da menti mama na kwaba na ya hye nkomochuchu na ase na mejizi de ne da budget finance minister okokane wo parliament media budget review no mejizi de wezi chira yi no so inna yampo mejizi de ozibi ezijuma wo studio ya ba botiodo nkomochuchu no ya botiodo wa ha na chira adwen p ezafon na ya hwe kona ba foda yenyina yerebo ma eguaman wetumpon na onye Ghana mani nyina nti bebi a ewo bia no yeda wase nti kodo na nyen nanto na yenhwe ma nsampa yewo yezemo aye Coastal TV wankasa wenyim na wankasa wonzi your own voice your own face on the Coastal TV. This is mo akwaba bibi aboko
akoparo
ene yangopo na ase na eneda finance minister ni budget review no parliament nche enye akonya etiebi ana the highlight no breakdowns no etum akankan bi ehu ma oza tugata ebia maybe so there your preliminary comments on the entire mid-year budget review by the finance minister no aba samna worker from
most can menye economists there but the first time na mo was o man sha sentem na as a four so this is
two so we o sha se na bo four
na tell mo na say na ga ya ba yo say ka budget there ya nka ntem kwa there ka 12 no ya sha se na 10 na 12 ebo ba four am tell say ya ken ka budget na mo ma and we be say do be so o man sha tem o sha se be no mi no so okay man nya kwanche de table so be busy na me rounds but what do my we are compelled to go through some things so the pen na be say me hwe but for beka say twi beka say na fa de say na post na say na pod no me hwe no na ma hwe de wom enti meka say menyan bo hwe na post no kwa no na me say eden ya ebekoyi kakra san say ene ene say na ma bokoso but for beka say slow down na say abafom be 5.7 na senya bad and if inflation bia no yeah and how it reflects in number border a little bit complex but at least largely no I'm saying that some so and say na say abom to sunu kana bunko kakra ba kama say it have better than it is time say ya obenya bi papa aka it appears the finance minister is trying to do something right now. As I ben any abere say e katutwi da beda so ya ho kire in terms of ye di deep na se phone number na o met papa up mesebere so maka se sketch that system no for e pen no de that's all for do command some work on but this is so far so good they are trying to make sure say o me manage is kase me say na be kai de no bit betwe ne ho han na ye be free I'm for me and I say if I'm for me with my name is Fatana Yakwenim. So general things say Bosumo after pem. And the Bosumo is here I can. Oh Sikai Benyanes and the boy Hawkman, no more some or two dano. And now I start to say Bosumo is here to me. A bicycle in Yano. And then they make a cassette banos, said ya, and also two. So I think it's a large yeah.
Oh, okay. Na yenhwe key highlights no esi ano inflation ababage na 5.3%. Does it give a true reflection of say because inflation a move no okay be say inflation a move from 23% in 2024 late 2024 to 13 point I think 13.3 or 13.5% in June 2025. And as you see, about drop about 2026 as we speak, July about 5.3. My true reflection of what actually inflation should be on the ground, and now say these are just economic figures.
Inflation is the benefit of one somebody watching and say can say inflation say senior one can say na bon koso mom na mpa do we pide nem na the inflation it is I was so pa they say we are 17.5 just say acquire that was at the bobo koso because I do and so power no what me the bafo say and this for the bafo do be hanchim no po mi ansan ya I just say me ko to adi we na we 3 cities and na se busum ba ko ntel me ko na koso mpa e be koso hanchim enum po mi ansan and just say en koso no be koso just say empenso e koso no en koso kase
yeah
so se enti e wo fam a e bo enya
Yeah.
I was so they had I was so I said they were in my box so cost 10 about the sa before say purchasing power so we sika wono na name ska betima na eso ahwan was market to 10 cedis na we 3 cedis na embedo do cost be 100 base do a SMS connect 30% na SMS connect 60% say mo am me market to so cost na anye pa na fa ya ho che ya bam the place na ho hia because and the chest and the box no na ye ga na hu ya ha kasika ne say economy no do oho but and maybe we too well structured no na ma sabe yeah but for say end time reflect ye I was okay what was there put akosoro yen kasa da fon to ashentebu wo zo matum
yeah
we go hambo bo be do nwumre kasa wo peka akodo we say ya mransa ana peka akodo we say asebu a wo say matoto bo no for na dwono buka ya me do tete na me say wa anya wo kamfo tana na affect edwedi na affect enamabo even though yan gas yan to ne mabum ana bibia chese to ne mabum enti life because reflect because the mabbo de koso but hurupuri chese net no adi say it me ya that is the yesenga eno no about 5.3 na dollar cedi so it me stability is 10 more stable na face it me regulate petrol no me na enkoso bibria and e be feel that but we say aban sika sem hye no ye betim hu fa so bibria je say e je netim ache etime agina ho be fa say anto petrol ma be 6 months inflation na 5.3 be 6 months kan ya bo stable be 6 months and no na be say so hu fa so poche e bona mabu because obe ko fa na de o fa we 10 cedis about 12 never 20 se na nema boko so tema fo mpo a no o fa de na e bo so kakra
yeah
the problem so this is the mre kakra nsa na automatic so di is a complex miss baba ne na mu no it shows a chance abana bibi e sefata ntina ma nema bo so na huru ne abafom kakra ante kwam so ndi se ye pa je yire ho a ebebo nyina no membo na sabi ya na di bia politics na high adwene that the problem say na ye bo a ndi senka
the sanity dia adentina anas adentina in general no people are also complaining that sika ni omoboto then you say what others are also saying say finance minister no we cross economy on person we release they say is not spending on spending tina masika ntimi nkodi amount of bottom say na ebe ya o metimi ato enyoma omu market mu a sorry na akoye window shopping nko a say ade mo pe aso enem say sika no bottom ntino omu ntimi ento eno do na ka say eno no is happening because finance minister no is not ready to spend. Yes, we make sure say obe balance books no look for GDP gina say inflation aba be gina say intino it looks fair that is the indication that do na eka
I don't know make say perception
because is it really a perception
and correct
okay
we remember budget now city news were published at the say 12 economic figures that matter I was Ghana fiti sanda na opepon January eba babesi that is ayomumu na Brazil June busumi sedi kan they are spending 144 billion Ghana cedis it is
but to government that is no money
remember sika ya pa yedie no that's 144 billion okay that is opepem oha 99 so opepem oha 99 na esi yedie no anaza abanze na yedie no anaba yedie no eyo ohanchebu aduanan enso epo enum 47.5% of GDP into we chemu say sika abaya na dwen say afi openu na edonu ensia abaya na dwen say o man ne bobo no bra no ne yenyin de yedi eyo ohanchebu aduanan enso epo enum it say we have spent 47.5% of the total amount of money intend to spend this year it is because aban en sheda mayin spending sika figures no say the credit then sheda na enkosa say yesi yebedi 100 cities e bia afi mu nyina busu mensia no yedi bia 47 cities tezaka 50
change aka change
no aka be 57.3
yeah
for the next 6 months don't say you need can as spend there it doesn't reflect the figures
and what I say is the totality of the amount no supposedly to be spent no and then it's because they say the reason why I'm for Kasa and say yes the reason why I'm for Kasa and say you see there are contractors to be paid also President Kabili say Ghana ina be than a construction site because on be car kwan on be CC health facilities any school are dining na so for ina it all requires capital funding but obviously some of these projects are started but a lot of them are stalled because contractors are waiting for money to continue with the project or to complete the project. Inside them says you can't could do my fancy or ntimi and to also and yes our projects. And that's also of the view that government has done a lot of recruitment. Sanko for a number of months. So those people cannot go anywhere and spend. Some of them have even started agitating say obviously I found more than a year into the car, obviously about a year, obviously less than a year, 6 months into the car. They just say the person doesn't have that capacity to go out and spend. And this are that they are also making a lot of sense. Say abandon and spend.
And yes, they make a lot of sense. Men the minimum some kind of say economist.
Yeah.
But
but these are practical issues.
If you and an answer.
Yeah.
But after when you don't for. It will be a bye on your man on frame. From bed last week. They didn't come. What's this? And them say a bush of something you want to acquire, be pay. By fancy by and Pemensia. Into a show one or Janet Moyo coin. I've a pen a sort of Ancham Edunum.
Pen is swati. But look at some of the man, come on, a man farm, a swati,
sort 50%. In fact, I affected pan the budget pa. Oh, I'm on a swash. Remember what Alpha Cabot Mana, Lord from Quavino. And I'm own to Moku Kissadima in 1 moon. On a trim. Okay, no, I could tell her. Then that's not. Then there was what to want. So, but Kuma, that hand behind a barrier. One is even confused what was all going to discuss. Back on, you know. Somebody else also know I was one admiral. Also, yeah, I got this net with your fire into a co. I could be a fair as a friend number in Teneca. No complaining. Yeah,
I've also heard of the Nadmo.
Good. Indeed, men then couldn't make fair.
Oh, Mokandes, yes, see, I don't have been banned from speaking to the media.
So, fairly. I know say that some people in Nadmo and I'm from Nadmo, the final into Tomoka. Say if you say form other places and machine building. The salary that they were promised, if you 6,000 time a coin, I paid around 3,500. And on some contract basis. Or say this in as a contract on the Muslims and so now. The entire man ending. So those ones are true. The entire do be for my power. For my foot, I want to make nature. And I may have
say
the last time that President Mama was in power, people complained so much about 2 years. Only 3 months. Okay, become an issue. Teachers will not become an issue. In somebody, people have been picked to work, but say them by it. They know the best by any idiom.
Yeah.
You see,
that is why people are putting the blame on the finance minister. No? Say there has been that agreement. Government has agreed to recruit, more recruit too. So finance minister should make money available for those people to be paid. But he's not making the money available.
The money it is sad and happening. In fact, just an answer and another. Someone called me. I'm seeking my help. I'm said not went to Mokana, no one so I should take her. But I prescribe more than half of the shoulder, mammy, and I'm school. Now, I'm saying, slow to Napote. This is not once I've heard those things. This is not the first time I said we'll be first or open. Why? Because in Teneca, the criminal, I'm up for. I want for. Yeah. So I know I've heard some of them. The best I buy any more. said one na onuado te se maba abam na mafa manfo adwuma mu a my ade so before be adwuma bosuminsia enso wo twen kunu du afe na ntwa ne kade hadwene te wesa ban se skasemu bofraka figures in the but it must reflect in other people's pocket the mama phone no to mo de answer me na o tom ka and the hu hia pa se na be ma the pa hu etime aheha na kakra so to spend no spend bi ba revenue so am che se mo ma dwen se sika wa se wo pe no mo mutumi nya mo hanchemu enso apo enso nanka o menda so mutuma jijiska no be hanchemu enso apo ankon that's not bad Ghana domestic revenue what be so many hanchemu enso apo enso no abana nda so ko mutuma nya hanchemu enso apo wotwe nazo na o hwe sika yepe anya fango sika no oil tax revenue na benda so benya hanchemu ensia apo enum so nya ha anchemu ensia apo enan na say do aban so do hu na target na nsanka no obomode sansa bemben ho 7.7 minutes 7.8 minutes 7.7 6.5 minutes 6.4 nya bad good tika crack e kwen so na edikan ya no ma so the highlights ni o se be na edikan Ghana ye sika semana gross edu the 100 billion mark.
Yeah, that is true. That is very, very true.
Also for the first time in the history of Ghana, I back say more. Some isika some to can now more. America is opepim oha.
Yeah,
that's $100 billion. And you see a few tremendous of open. And I do know. A bit much as a baby brim ha. Now, on my yes, got some 2 pound or rank here. In a toss of watch. Yeah, it's largest economy in Africa. When I move on my own, see German awesome. Then there's a bay money, yeah. Oh, yeah, that one. And your mama said we can become the leading largest economy in Africa.
In Africa. Well, there's no doubt about that.
Yeah, no, the people maybe. But you see, there's too much partisanship
in our system.
Politics, yes. And now, Pessimism and the brain, and why are the doors? The first time we do, we also begin to build captains of industry.
Yeah.
That's a macaca. And therefore, the ability to build Dangote. We say yes, his own challenge, his own problem, but okonenim. The Bamaka say, I'm found say Canada Japon, and I'm found say Abraham Mahama, and I'm found say Kantanka. Say a buy said yes, say yeah, you're Bogana for now, what you want. Now, Bombs Casimir to Tumpon. All rank it, every mine. Now, Pisca for Ghana for them. Ghana for about rank it, the richest people in Africa. You know, see the Ghanaian inside. Just I say, you know. Because Ghana for this Kian, a bomber, Omduska bomber, you make two bomber for your money. Then association. What's the research of me? You have a DDP.
Yeah.
Domestic debt exchange. Haircut, Mamma Fiscal, I say, I test so, Wunyansi, then the Bakaya, my basic. Yeah. Was it no? A very quiet, it was a bank. I said, come, 17 bring the young tune, Quentin Kakra, and Ramatia. About which I said, I'm set to match them for the sinking fund. Just say for 12 about was it's going to be a baby boom. The man of Sona did if you can do a tia, etimetia. I'm simply a sinking fund, or her said, and could do a open the nurse on a second etimetia, my mom for bear 53 billion. As a billion of my quote, the noom Yansa. And I feel open the note to 58 billion. The bandage said, second fund, no, my ya, Primpromania. Or people do my points 15.6 billion. I wash him say, I feel quite weird, dear. Let's get do bear 30 billion as a billion adjustor. Yeah. Send a bear, I feel open the room soon. If you ever see me, but I say, did for Canada, 18 days. And say bad. It's a market confidence. Only say if it I feel open. And now, I don't know, but I was only 22 urban. And now, because I'm quitting the pin one into. But I said, okay, because I need to be come and say, Jason Casa Purpose. Siciano, a man said, for the Divo Ghana Fumu. So, when you can't come and say, Jason Purpose, I feel open the room to Abba. I took a receipt 2.7 billion Ghana cities. I know. Ginger Mania Muntin is a bond, no much more man and feel so bond. Says a bishop bono. afi ba ko se mfie nso ye de betua ese ka aye de wo to ye japade ho a that is that to DDP aba from abudu ahanchemu aduanan enum se ka ma japade bom ani abom na wo de to abebe ka ho a ahanchemu aduanan enum na se no nya ba se kanana wo ahanchemu edusia ba ko epon wotwe ba da ba from abudu ahanchemu aduanan enum na se ye ka no ye tua da ma wo de to ye japade ho kana ba fom say if I did be per capita income ama don't can answer Ghana for say na eduma ye de wuye de mi ye na eduma na ye no say kabom na ye de value to so say this ka to so a page no free America sika empim bienu aha no medonu anso e de ko empim miensa aha miensa e de otwe enum is per capita no $2,527 to $3,385 and then 2025 I said a frequency back on a page mu ko $850 so obzu boyin na ye ade kese ba ko si we ba ko se mu se a frequency back on kana fuduma ye na bi bia no se ska to so bia na dia wo ye no a page mu be $850 na de se aban yi bi se fatete na so he na ye boa I was say be surplus say e bia ko di dwa na ko ton ne ma iska yin nya no ne ye de tito ato say o chebe bi na e be boy ho bran sa wo say enam gold board abasa so ntino wo boa ma abai timi nya $15 billion o amana ska ne gold board nko na ka ho ma boa ma isika ye si I fa no reserves and de bem na reserves no Canada has expanded from 1.5 of GDP that 80.3 that is in 2025 about which is who say we say we are still tumpom the baby no ye de nimdia apostle for AI ne technology dey say for the technology dey no about say on for public AI system I would call port no aboma enema eso bi ko fa obi da dey for buche bana eso tuaka aboa makoso menya America ska anye Ukraine $300 million.
Yes, AI.
Thank you.
System no me is
$300 million.
Na ebi mo asere sorry tia say.
Thank you.
Omo njintu mu.
No, I was represented by 70.5%.
Na of no omo say overcharge omo. Me previous system.
Me incorporate
omo ye demonstration.
Na me ko ya support.
Omo ye support.
Obi akoport so say anya bad boa say if it improves transparency that means you pay what you're supposed to pay the banza aboa ma enya extra $10 million represent 70.5% of increase in the declared values of
that is on the part of government too na o share importers no so and also
there no
impact negative effect any one so that is also their
I don't be out percent we are kind more so the fide na we the perfume so we the paya de ba na buka tatebe be mu so me da dey ba me be container e force na wo mu
sa
je we na ka sha chire na madam for no maka say na e force so we na kwai so me be ka na shim e ka be to force wo na ka be to ka sana ma ka ma ba nyeska sana ba pe they say e fide dia de finish me dey ba we force wo ka so wo em computer ka so shim titua say ya na wa jo obviously Ghana ni now we did bafu enam say onu mo bia na ma for kana na ye say oba complain me dia ade be sisi Ghana ni ya na sisi so de sheba mempe yen kan wasem ba say ampasa de ne enso da sisi no mo ma ni mo ma fenche mo dia na de kan yen hwe the person say you should am change change that hadne about which say a tax and as a button opposite no obem and for people who are omni
informal sector no no say
so they are what they call non-resident digital service providers because they provide service away they don't have residence about say oyo no ya ebeba menyiska na o sha say oyo kura na say their project say anya ekura no but when you about $2.2 billion afibia every say yeah also mo say
betimi aye bibi
yeah also mo say batten so leakage so yes hanchema do sia no enko 60% no educate obo hena odi nkomo ana de twato kwa no am se ya na amayro mu mafiti afi opunu do no na 2024 ba be se afi opunu do no yana fododo na be ye empem ahankron adunum na ye pejom de free brofo de for multi-dimensional poverty
sir issue no is it realistic?
Yeah, because multi-dimensional poverty you sudia be ye enan I dey say obi multi-dimensional poor ne je I can say here obi bo akanda say enan so
okay
enti wo hwe adusua apomodin edumasam and nipa na eduma no oje no improve to na living standards
yeah
say sudia enan na ba kire say nipa anko multi-dimensional poor wabwa mafiti afi opunu ne do no 9 that is 2024 base 2025 no nipa empema hankron edunum na 50 people na epejom afri ga ohyabububu osan na manan ho da ba nim na say kanya bad anti budget ne kakra aja bisi na bo tefo no no
okay but as pa this is Kwakye na so economy so also he should not see break tells no down na economies kwa ma me take opportunity na me wish oye me new back oye political coffee oye UCC student on test comfort and edidwa also ye Cape Coast North MPP communicators no back na enura na wodi wa woda enura ye birthday nti enura na say na say ka me be fia anka say mitimi wish you happy birthday by enura because of the technical challenges this year, as you know, intimi anye ejuma due to technical issues. Now, we have the opportunity, and we are wishing you a happy birthday. A bon prayer, ma say Yakopo on board. Na wait me any ache. Ade I will do in sabe so biano. Yakopo mama na inshira na ayeye. Nimpe bia obebe wo biana na nimpe bia obechi ne nsem biana na mse inshira awo sunti. Sa inshira no ebeka nipa kro no. Yakopo on board we busia na oma adibia wo ye bia no entimi enye enfamo se oni gumeso na wo hwamia ka se amen na ebeye ho pa this effort
abawana anga say
oh okay na we say ye share minority views of express here on the budget bako dempa bako o mo say finance minister no one shada ambo agenda 111 assembia there's no any major plan for agenda 111 there is a project previous government they share assembia with the vision of agenda 111 you just say it has been abandoned and I say it has not been given critical attention rather government decided say ombesi also fufuro. Do you think that they have a point there?
One say Oman Redia and Oshe Yamambrema if any consumer if a baby the principles of state policy.
Yeah, chapter 6.
And Rabako woman say and can the papa mua Kadibia Bambia Yawajo quite a bomb man number man phone Kababi back on trust. Gana that you remember because we are ridiculously partisan. Over the years, and your mother said, and this is power in 2028. And your mother said, about for a ban, my mamma, they call 100 trust. Happens. Well, you go to some schools, you find
also the division, and
see, you go to some schools and you find maybe Kufo projects or Mills projects, same NDC or 7 people buy one trust. I don't know one day. It's very unfortunate. Say, abandon the buyer no and me be and what you back kumpo hadwene but nke yen so du funu a but for Baka said it was very ambitious in Kaba boy because if the Ghana
in terms of health service
yes the Ghana baby will be na say your mensa who be a woni mensa hospital is na chew so the whole district no this hospital your mantam the whole mantam no regional hospital there me na chia entinka and people for your demand okay and bibia says ka am back over to us so one more what numbers more can as a factor but it can't back to our politics e no kure se omda nya wa contract no wode mayana wode mayana dia wo sin hina boduru na yemo muska ana yemo muska na kaka hwasem basa bazu bebu na negusu kura so onhwem ye nye de na hadwene se afare aspect pese ko what time go sha se bia se ma na baba itase agwe ti esuban the mere politics it's just unfortunate but we nkwa de message person mahama so no na ose or reset reset means una wo pese ye bibi sonkre bibi fofo de bom mana sa enka wo we ye nse na be ya de bi unu ho abeka so oh nanka emfebe aduana atwam se na e bibia mama bre mama baza bra papa ni je sem sonko good so pese so sempa dia and na message na homa so munye e dia ho no munye so munye kra de na hadwene so ko ba the last year we bi this year we be next year we be kaba 28 na wonwie mpa na say one no to be 50 mpa kanya bad ba se be jana sa say nya de na minority come point
okay 050820686 050820686 obetimi afre na wode aje nchira ba efa budget and why finance minister honorable Dr. Kesley Atuforsen or co-parliament or the co-tudwa no the media budget review no obetimi afre na wodo adwo nkyere abeboa dwumadie no nti ma bebi obi no ma yente wonka na yegudu a ebobo highlight no so a yempesepesemu epapam na yede ntiase de ato so na ebe ya enyina ebeboa ma etimi ekọ yenim nti no egusu a eka minority for no issues are omowo with the budget. Since one of them yes agenda 111 project no, but they are also of the view that Aban even in opposition coming to government no, there were indications say omoba omei taxes be everywhere, even betting tax, even e-levy, omei ni na everywhere. In the sa nuisance tax no, omofa the nuisance tax, omei ni na everywhere. Nya dia omode tax bia beba. Now so omei will say Aban since Aban buy from 7th January 2025 no omo introduce 8 taxes separate taxes Ghana for be na we say abaya kata so ntino yehu but ababu for responsibility by say 8 taxes na minority for na kasa omo introduce no say no kwara say enye no kre and obi so ekasa silence means what consent the internet say and the question about the taxes for the aba people are secretly paying it abra or say yeah or mode taxes aba. Do you think say the minority have a point here say abano ebi a we say or mode afa back door taxes no mode aba and I say everything I say Ghana for na we don't really care say about the tax aba because we feel that things are okay. Into the young baby and family.
Okay, sir, almost to me, bobo taxes also there. And I can also to boss so, Omoka A, Omoka B, Omoka C, Omoka D, Omoka E. And I share there, and Kaya. Was Mrs. Walker say about a trobia bar, one canchen. I know that proper governance and so transparent. Was Ghana Hano. About the tour, a tour, no sense a parliament. Number 42. Na say wo mbrem say act ma na bill ma aban ma pene sanda be act na di adwuma. Enti taxes and levies no, they are governed by rules and laws. They are parliament. Mzabadi bi aba na nko parliament a kama not for me bo for me itemize so ska we etui levy ana tax abadi aba wanka nchen sai ska we etua levy tax abanka na ga no ya kabia na ye hu se lebeka no na me amte ya memenya sabi obi oni bebre wo skasemi o kana tra se aban de etofofo aba ma se da nchem eto na wo kana de a eno no meka bia eba dia ma me say se mi hunu de opese wo kire so na meka no ga to be more eto aban de aba mo be able to itemize so this is the new tax government has brought
I will say VAT akosoro
What's it you know ABAWANA announced in the previous budget. So they are making some amendments more kind. So that one, this one is an old matter. Not in this said this new budget will be fine. But last one will.
Okay.
Namkano, a tour, Nescasamo. It's governed by law. It is a bad tour for bar. Not after 15 years, not me who may be able to find you in Enkabi. The Vietnam will be able to be a first year, 2%, and about 5 years. Okay, Anglos who pays at the same way. But then you can't take over the so what do you do? Get it? But we can try one my specificity now, and I said the specifics now. Yeah, I'm not enjoying the discussion, but man can I add? Yeah. Okay.
Now, Asamba was almost also okay. I say, budget was based on conjecture. Just a minister no ordinary lady bubu nyaman. I said there's no and some occurring in ano the case na any realistic. I don't know whether you sight with them. They are me I want to know who say as some more Canadian I say it doesn't really hold water there.
It do baby your politics it makes and I put it in common and I'm in the paper chair say sir AI.
But that's what I didn't appreciate about the minority.
Remember and the president come na me call about catch and say AI am about portal the GSK. It was people for time no the buy. And it's by no implement it. And say people for now complain say I didn't need to my year am why. The question is now they ban up so for say. I don't but I can't fathom why I gonna hand.
She said they have issues with the implementation.
But no problem. So raise it. Make it raise it. Oh, at the end they buy ampa. But no, a couple of us they are here Jumano. Ebi is sigana for. To be here, when you win a munda on them. That is fair. But as I don't know me now, no person. Now what they buy now was no person. Now we purchase. On the back say, on my way home. Yeah, they more me ya. And this is your power. You baby anye. And people power. You may be able to say no matter anything.
Where are politicians like that?
So I say at forcing our parliament through the 8 years of the Nado. Obey majority leader. Nana Baba, the man penny Abana Basso, and also Washington Unions of the Samfo. And the end of some questions 8 years here, no parliamentary now tackles on economic issues. The same difference because I'm going to extend that. About the Parliament, House of Records. But kind the man penny, I come as once more. Must say, and some can able to become.
Yeah.
I mean, some economists, I said, what catch me? Yes, it cannot be factual.
Yeah.
If you can agree or dispute some of the figures, that is fair.
But could you come?
I would do that's not fair. Kasa.
I say the Kasa na that is to them. And Kasa ni in totality mo. But I say the braina I conjunction Muka. But could you also commended the finance minister on certain key policies. I also saw that the finance minister was truthful in certain areas or highlight here. Though officer a bit more propaganda by finance minister no one officer or can create a chair or money na and one officer and finance minister no throughout the entirety of the budget without blaming previous government for certain things after almost 2 years no and even and harness completely saying now all can I think he was commending him on the issue of GDP I think stabilization no such as CD no and some or I think 4 items and now or Banabaso also officer other areas now are touching no I say he's not being honest in terms of delivering one shadan car no crano and find Ghana for
menti upon come there but so Kasa you see then we should be fair and truthful to issues so Kasa Ghana for some for and as a finance minister some kai me I could go upon come and some more be man Kasa for the my abandon this I hate and and one no many adwene I had the achia to no adwene it is fair to say so because he also has knowledge in finance and economy but you have to provide the capital offers provide the counterfactual evidence they can all look at it and do the argument I'm going to try the so that people can try so I'm so guy do one of the adwene oh and then adwene wo afan it's say Oko Bank of Ghana and I call Ministry of Finance website when finance canon okay when going to be first achia into achia there next time on say you then you know progress but the fact that we do to say what can we do there we can answer yen time to say sabe
okay I say when ya obi wo ahoma no so apese hello good evening hello good evening Pacho say oti anka yamo akwa ba de ba Coastal TV Kasa de media so
na anyimiri na
Pacho
bi an ko
wonde mai
we budget ya emrada ye finance minister e ko cheche mo parliament house na person me de ma tum kakra dan kana de ye hwe ni se emra budget ba yi you are finance minister kilo for that bit nya ba be cheche me se 24-hour economy na mo promise Ghanaian youth omo bi ye tri ekoto abadema NDC aban 2024 akomo di bit bi dey and say ejuma ku after 24-hour economy inti Ghanaian youth amokoto abama 2028 2024 afidie ya ejuma job vacancy makumako 90,000 and I say 2 million every amamo Ghanaian youth mumana momoye yango bibia etesa we try we say NDC abanwe omo no emergency omo do Ghana for na fe so masa so aba be catch Ghana for omo $300 million every akwa ko TCA omo no to prop na be dan kwa ko na afi omo ko na afi enko to no ko bi dan ko papa now we have then and I need to run 24-hour run free SHS one pound for the business will mind be as to say only Bible run it free SHS then say Bible so maybe I feel if I pay in the this year yet and family you to me I yes I do not remember as a kitwa in the conference now far we are near man putting a share yes free SHS policy young one for the business idea the NDC amanuku time no mu fi ano mu kasa ye ba be reset na no na che na omu ndi mu kan no mu da Ghana for keke omu ka che so omu ba pe omu cancel the track system within 1 year and maybe omu ka che Ghana for 2029 and then omu ni tinya cancel no ko promotion the beach by 2027 and omu year 2029 we be the face NDC abanwe ni papa bia de Ghana for and the Ghana for amoshe perspective of me and so make a chairman say na ko ya de na 2028 bi e kwa abato so a you say the union NDC because omo they are good in life whenever they are putting out forward omo good omo control and some of them about national category and LGBTQ class one sem BBB omo kan na omo ba they are doing opposite. So Ghana for your best from 2028 be a Ghanaian youth. And they are come as a university students. Mon come in then I'm 2028. Dr. Baumia or Edia, Dr. Baumia, digitization one to be a Kenyan Gonko Abamano. Because you have a digital impact, Papa, because of Ghana card and the idea of the buy in the next Ghana for you, some paso. And the main Gonko Abama, Dr. Baumia.
Yo yes so that's say wafre ebi a obi ano so obetimi afre na wachire wadwen ewo dwumedie no so megidi say 05 050-8206-846 any ahomatrofo a wait me afre na wodo agenkyere e de aboa dwumadie. Okay, this is Mamimfa or last comments on the budget. Na yenko the other issue at that board so. In totality, no, it is in general it was a good.
But in general, because the few things I've heard other people say, no credit there. As I read, Franklin Kudu's comment somewhere. No credit there. Then I think that the finance minister is trying to do something right.
Okay,
that's help us move on. Yeah, I am what I might not there. Before I say.
But when you say there be more cosmetics, and I say on the scratching the surface.
There be some there. Where they could say figures. Another because of Bank of Ghana, it is said. Even said the Canadian credit. It is said. It's one kind of sad, yeah. Then one can some you're just being on the same partisan. The idea. If I say idea was for instance to 2 weeks in there. A banka budget team being Kasa Papada.
Papada. Or just party be a new budget.
And I say I don't think it's fair.
And I buy so more so be a budget near 100%.
Oh no, it was 100%. Maybe they can happy about some of the systems about first of the year.
It's two halves. Well, those oppositions say the government there's nothing good in the government in the budget. I feel like say a question budget. We see full of empty empty loopholes. And the people say since in this Fourth Republic, this is the best budget yet ever mine. So Obia as Obia Canadian. But yes, so we also have our opinion. And I think that those on the ground they also have a more media impact. So if government policies are how impactful has it been on your life? The politicians will come and say their own. Obia Beka Ama and the side. But you yourself, Wankasano, how are you feeling the impact, positively or negatively, of government policies? And as a budget review, in the next 6 months, a day, Nimono, and more bay, and a bit me, Eddie, a ball, send a beya, also purchasing power, bait me a cosoro, na etimi abua so, and you boost you. And in the Cassia, in a debiano, your bon empire. It doesn't matter who is in government. The most important thing is that good policies are displayed for the benefit of the ordinary man, ordinary Ghanaian, and then idea in a share. Until we say, Uguswa, or share Kasa, you may do our Costa TV, your own face, your own voice, and the Costa TV. Medini Dani ABAWANA, many minia, DC Kwame Kwakye, or Yejuma, Emma Ghana Broadcasting Corporation, many the war, if you are in Bria, Yecha Yajin, a budgeter, and Dr. Kisley Atuforsen. Finance Minister or the bed 2 Jano and Yakanwasa. This is my share the next issue I per se Yakanwasa and Chebiana Chama Wontumi Accra High Court Justice Audrey I'll say Uncle them for 20 good years. I know we see 20 bad years. Beyond jail sentence now Jama Wontumi. Do you think it was a fair judgment? Or you had issues with the judgment? If you are, they will also look at and Kofua among for Bobo Mudi says Uncle for me galamsey. Abayno etimi omufisa abayno enye and fago. Ebi say omudi nipa mienu bi ade attorney general mudi akoma yoku so we hwemu fasa akofo so mu ye galamsey a na je say ne yema emrade ne omuni ente besi ne ente hwe etino among for say a political witch hunting. It won't to be a political prisoner. And somebody, let me hear your opinion on this issue.
So my country was Ghana Hano, the bear politics. Won't to be there. Where television, yeah. But the seven come to that, I went to Oku prison. Way before that, somewhere last year was early part of this year.
Suffer.
No, suffer. Minu Kumabi. Now we are about a month. Or somebody. Oh, but say, no, some more than a apartment to be in Shunka. Went to Oku prison. I'm saying, Oku prison, no, so do I be. Now, Oba's judgment, and I'm trying to wear a boapa, on some papa. What of doom? You mean can just come out so I say would be about would be prison. Now you have some where is on the lighter side. He told me. So I told him
but even prior to the 2024 elections, there were people in current government say when they get the opportunity, those people will go to jail. And Wontumi was one of them.
Okay. Now and at home. It will be at the position because of us you are all fools. The man have issues with them.
Yeah.
As an alcohol court. Wontumi, a coffee lawyer. Boy.
Yeah.
The matter has
appear could be.
The matter has run the course. The matter has run its course.
Yeah. 9 months.
But the one for the first day. As an young come for one. Would do for. To go to the fiancé. Okay. Me, I have people have called me on my personal phone. I didn't come on a job. We say, no, was some attention. It didn't matter. That did you must me answer problem. What was attention? Monko, I please call them. Come on, even this the only doing come on because you are friends. You can better have a discussion with it.
Yeah.
But oh, then the mama as on the canal can then can say you want me and Professor Kwabra from Poverty.
Yeah.
I'm a former Minister for Environment and Technology and Innovation. A year if you Baba. What about Mountain say? Galamsey no MPP for then. Home. Now contact mine and other companies. Every company
Obo for more Abemu Sia.
Yes, both everybody's one of I said, Namanda Kuna Condeno. Now is as a my food, I'm an stop. So can I now?
Yeah.
There are some people for kind. Oh, my God, I feel less profit with Jim answer. And that's what kind of answer.
Only me answer.
Yes, that's what kind of crab bending me and some who then me and find dead to man and then you know, crana.
The dear main.
Because some people look at your escape. Oh, I'm not good, must be okay, no idea. And I buy a and I'm glad I said, yeah, it's only in your say, I'm saying, I say, I'm going to accord them. The question is before the say. As some of the kind now, some did not. Then Abba moved to the fiasm. On my kind of saying. Me, but I am Palas and Branch to me, dear. Well, there's unfair.
But there are matter members now also of the view say. He was not given a fair trial in the sense that one explanation of the buy and say, Wontumi na Jane assassin illegally if we are Bible. So the year mining and the way mining no, it could do baby. And I was say, per the agreement no, we mining could do baby. I was say reclamation. And now, or the assassin the ma obi say, oh yeah, reclamation. And now, Nipano Akwakoye galamsey, I was so. One court no say, what the assassin mo be so reclamation now. Fine, yate, name and family acquire so. If you have taken permission from the minister and answer the Minerals Commission, or say, or say, permission answer, which means the assassin will be say, or ye A and answer, or ye B was so. Until one crime in the first place, no, Wontumi 84. And then, 2, there would view say, fine, or the Nipa assassin man, Nipa say, on the reclamation, and man. But according to us, no say, one man Nipa Sika. Some for reclamation and moreover no reclamation is so very very expensive until some command the panisika. I don't see no agreement. They had a verbal agreement. Though any rating, they agreed to that. Say all your reclamation could be a deal with JBR or Subiano a year. And then says I say any deal or no so could be any dientino or beche. What I say and what also baffles my personal mind is say okay yakwachi nipano or assassin so say oye galamsey. Inti nipa no dey asasene man no edifo a nipa no oye galamsey no so ono so difo inti we jeli we a I say ono so oje ejeli ni bi because ono na ye chi red handed say oye galamsey wo so eno na ma amafo bi e ka say judgment no achia no and we should cry think say fine though Wontumi edi body esafata say otumi ko demu de na so nipa na osoma na okodi sa de no e ko chi no ono so o say otimi dem na dey eja sa nipa no na ejeli Wontumi because edimo say nipa no G2 mo say omo eni nipa ne kasa say G2 mo say the was no Wontumi beto funa mu a ene omo be jano omo nya no hwe ntina ono de omo jano manye sankofo me no manye omo hwe no it is they are making sense.
You see, men to be frank to be fair with you, from 2020 now, I have not been watching television, I have not been listening to news. But can almost be the man I'm saying because in my politician no can have it boa Chimaga say about to say me boa tena obofu. Metanye to me ham. Baron your friend I did with vicarious liability. Men who trust me down for you, but I can't remember the miss of a catcher and say, yeah. And the question that's as a man, the partner said, Uncle sees us no look be. No problem. And I depend on the quaggle, I'm saying, yes, sir. Okay. No matter the say, all to Quaduno. Almost more information, says, won't to me, Emma, and the panel, Uncle says, as no kubenu, among excavators. Now, some who say, excavator, Yamfin no kubi.
Assassin, so what your money in the year? Isaiah, you have dark holes, big holes. And if you want to level, assassin, so with you could as well, or you need excavators. Okay, so that I've heard people make that.
Imagine say, Imagine say, you must excavate a kubi. Back on. That excavator at the level assassin as I do. Excavator, father, excavator needed to form. I say, they had to form the excavator. Okay, remember. If you say, the master at say, to be talk at the command at a man tam bamboo kufo. So I must have a bamboo man.
Oh, man, bamboo.
Yes.
Okay.
So the argument is that. So you know more here, yeah. Let's try to come on, man bamboo. No one will be back, your man bamboo, man. Today, no, yeah, man bamboo. Okay. But this was a guy, I got now, no, man, it's on fire, so obey Kodubofo dancing. Also, now 2 will be no every 2 weeks or so, every week. Oma want to me certain ounces of gold. To say I'm padia. I just always carefully because me but my can you and I were not there. To say I'm padia. But for say what absorb was the only more here. Na achia. So me emrasam ye can court. Ye dey can na engusaga. Ne pa ye na to bi engusaga. Sentence no wa sha say sebo. Yes sir. So when the first attention omofa krata fa nko court the way nim say high court as appeals court na wonka e hwe DBC until then the judgment stands until this politics na attention no men ndi ye no mashada and say MP for now so one long from ho we have the men to we allow for people to question this. So they know say we na so left for the o can say entoje gina suma your friend David legal gymnastics obi ye bone a itimi fawo kodubo for dance for so okay we be dey for na mbo ABAWANA kwadu because me ye ya wo sentence dey to baby the fact that guy no mutwa kwa eduma it is something you can never in this case no illegal man you know to serve as a deterrent to others no at least the two of them should be dealt with. Yes. So one of the workers on the one I'm so accountant dancing. Yes, even prosecution witness. Yeah. Ideas emphata. If I may want to be idea emphata. In the percent you boy crowd. But I back before the remark as Adi Debbie. This kind who should down more maybe come here. Then you could design and Canada this may could go for that dance for. As a member dance and farmer, a band of who could say, and by the way, never one and I am no more and airpen. No, mammy say my age everything. To make tell one our economy jam. It's part of the legal gymnastics. But many, you say, let's say, always in nation. Current endless for you, share was our test and say, who are Bem now, you had the animal general. And you should be measured. Ebi a wonko for omuntu mencho omotimi nyo hwe say mo na maban power
ma fa bobo ya ma ni
good ebia omotimi
one abanga
yeah
ebia awowin MP bibi mensa
the ona na hemfo say
ona no e kono ono say hemfo na e galamsey hemfo no so no e galamsey
okay
it is not even proper to even get the two of them
no
and investigate
can go after them no problem but them can answer so wa bam now the what buying no to me no connection awo sabe edin semhunu ne mensa fata na wa buying tema anchewa ka hono say
I said this week this week I must have Monday is it deputy part NDC for
secretary
deputy secretary
Bande
have ka say ya ma ni abanga no mabo mudinu NDC part na investigations ahwe say no kwese mo ho bongal say mo say no kwa bia ni intina ye wrong allegations and for I did the right institution to investigate them
based on Natu Wontumi. Any based on the a tool for Professor Fempon Watson, maybe this I take things politicians say with a pinch of salt. I'm not going to to do my chair, sabe. Uruskabiananka. Say, your master in Sushim Coshum, say you see an eye police CID for rooms. Oh, you should be an ampa. You see me on Yashi, a banga Yashi. I don't know, Midisi, Majatu. Eh, we don't want Yashi. And before person on Monday, you'll have say a follow. Every so my every so my she. Number for some bomb buying. Every so home party for the be no some money. Every so genuinely they have galamsey. But me I spoke to this Professor Fifa. What professor UCC is into environment. No can on my show said galamsey kona because MPP and then they say I am moving galamsey. Mama no could be saying for Baba, my friend Charlie. First come and most sounds galamsey in school. What's easy? Mean this one put for this one people be way and so was a member and you our uncle was on power. I say Abasa Nasabe Janabia, with the members in my baba veggie. The same way about galamsey. No problem in some areas a gentleman's agreement. And this be. Every program saying na first so some that for such na baba to baby to some baba no ko into on the memo say o mo pe mama boaka na say I want the society so
I know some of my appointees are involved in that.
Beautiful.
So if the president is aware, why don't they get the
party worker on them mama and this the company no party for them count so
they should set an eye on them.
Nyamte but the first o konkrane no man kwa no mo na wo the galamsey kuna I couldn't na ye brown baby is say am I for so do hwagim until say be na abre na kono be den but they didn't want to be on galamsey dey we and this nya so hwe yi but for say you dey chesha you dey nante if the whole Wontumi chairman of MPP and the chairman of the largest region of Songo of MPP tim ko to fi asese ko galamsey Mampala mere bocha ne dia uso ni sina so to galamsey bia no hwe ne hu se emra no betim wodi to bia hwe hu yi for me say no crack set between galamsey ampala dia na wanya ade for Wontumi no also we large scale miner sabe enko so nyes kanya ne
small scale miner ana
on also large scale miner yes I can say that also no on for share asase Newmont.
Okay.
Yes, you said several times. So me tama.
So we are large scale man. What business do you have with
that? In the first place, also my mama na ba as on tetin. Me say na me na hamadwene. Say na dey say Ghana ni. It is kakoko e the kesi mu a ye tetin no kokko Newmont ye gya no. Me na fese nye. Me ababa mbe me fo say me am fa manyo sem entity asumesi anobenti because of part no ye na Ghana fo. Ten people knew. This new say owonim de was come be bia na e bo na be yi a ye mo no man tumpon
ene ade Ghana mayefo omonye
but say opo so ade mba no hu ni pa no san say wa ba abade na enyai to ntumi di e ya lawo say na mo boro bra ko du no obegya no ho aye na ma ensem fertilizer so for say sabe na ba power na ma na tia no out why di so onya abone a ha ta mo tafo from and people from so omo for say obedi bi say dim And so listen, and so the party was willing to go and see the president and speak to him. So to Munyan, yes. So anybody there, I didn't go.
Okay.
So it means about
okay, but the course of since I said I'm say political judgment, no, ebia or my target, no. Because they said it in opposition, say Wontumi and some others, Wontumi above kind of rata. Those people will go to jail. Into no say, or matching the nature say, as promise no motion or motion, and no one so until Muko president now, he can put his people in check. The president there is a peningular, a Jolivian Siasa. President Betty Yama command say, Massa, Ajubro, Moses says in a person way. Ghana, no fast and to form Boko.
Fourth publicly. And it's for the chassis in 92.
Because they mentioned, said, no, we will not mention any name. They also said, say, MP before buying, there were people who needed to even, and the hopping faces and go away, or so Moko jail. But they came, people went to see Nanado. Emma Sango falling in a chese. Omuja, there's a more come off one. And this is what they say politicians have been doing to themselves.
Oh, my, in an idea. If I choose my words carefully.
Yeah.
What was there now? Power. And this will be the double salary. And that for my person, Mahama. And now, because Nippon do woman, so because some more chum and some bomb could do. A bill, and that's a bad effective. Pattern. And I can have.
Because those were big boys.
And it's a woman for society. And the way I'm be none other power. Now, for so be Yeska. Now, one come as someone. And no, just a mamma, somebody who's come on, come as some.
Okay.
And now, I say, what is the own? Who because you do baby. And then my mama for the yen. And I'm my for the epic so. Me. So the intelligence I have. Even this government, they are managing information. Never born was and the MP for ya. If you come as my car, one for the before you never saw ye. Now, when I did that, to manage all the information. I found a trench. They make an answer. See a person to more. The example I say, and the book patch on. That is another choice. I don't put on my patch on Vanyavi. I didn't say the patch on Vanyavi. Just one young down, baby. And I say, so when I say, now, Papa, number jet, maybe down also come to. I see them to Nikakra. For me, you can say it's kind of back as my back. It is not my happiness in politics. Suppose they are, but our friends are quite divide. So those ones are possibilities. But on my book here, as I'm a fair bonnet, Thomas. I'm going to be one people before I'm a Lucy. When there's one to a prison, I'm on the baby on Uncle Prison. Was Obunubi, Obena for Nubi, Nubi. Oh, and as much as
yes, I say, Wontumi, yes, galamsey, you know, acquainted, Nicodino, yes, in our no, yes, in our no, no, I can't some, yeah, actually, I'm for, and then come, ma'am, and then was with not to because present to be Hamma Tamna. Look, I am not surprised. It's terrible. And now, but people now, because members, it is. Second, the man made my pity, then again, I have a first issue. That's a fellow. Oh, I have a friend who understands things. Was it easy? Then I want. The mamma, when before so the Bible, my pity, yeah, without even knowing the actual things involved, you on the surface, you know, say, Charlie, Sanko way. We are always moving with them. Sanko for way anyway. We must be our Sanka and Mano and you mood. Indeed, but because they know ABC, you know. Before say, and one of the will be a tomato from Cotum. Manano, Olumia, did the man for Tono Casa the Bosso, Casa Cuckoo. Now was Sanko Sissin and Amoye. Yeah, but the first is actually was a Musa Yebi. Ah, I want to be your mohe. I don't know what Bolivia or something about Bolivia. But the was at the road to our own treasure. As a special. And so it is sad though, but we can't pick and choose. And
Gana ni edia. Ti yedi man from committee environmental crimes. Near home because of a party.
Oh, David.
Me about been saying that. Mama pa. Every for my danger now on chum, every power. And then is why you on chum to which I'm sure with time it was man say the year bomb man. And then we stop the
and he say yeah bonnet because of Bob Chia too.
Simple. And as well, Ben was almost over in the day and then what
and then do ammonia. Because even currently as we speak, there are people in government I think so my BB or Senka, a merit mini omudi, but because of my buying a wap party wa be muntino obi apon ente say o my bi and those are the Elsa edi o mania emwa
we have said often say for be here was on my baba power is wrong so
the power is so hard you yes obi had the power and the power e be say
it is because a criticism system political parties are becoming like a vehicles where because but you can't general as a political party may kunu as a vehicular certain criminal elements from a cabal and join.
Oh yeah.
And when they come to power, they want to share the spoils of booty.
Well, is I was a person we here. And they say we enter quick. At all costs, by all means, it is a politics, and that's why I could as an soft. Oh, because the genuine men of God working.
Politics now. See what happens with politicians. Some notice a pain yet. But say, Mama, even says,
I ain't be sorry. Into my mefa ahmatofo into ya 0508206 846 0508206 wait me afre na untumi asama ye kan lessons ben ina nyina yesua enfim nso aban ewo power. What are the lessons that you should learn from it? Also our position no lessons ben ina osua efrimu enti ina enche bia ebe sore enti ubetimi afre na ode waje nkyere etimi ede aba this is
politics now where nyama na maybe I can name there or say unreasonable greed is the problem.
That is one thing.
Not greed. I say we can't papa go off. But doesn't the people be naturally greedy normal?
Yeah.
But most politicians are unreasonable greedy.
Crazy. Yeah.
May I have a brother and I know somebody no when people are them. About when nimpa. Okay. I just say me say o call be buy and the boss at the contract ama so source. I don't quite one canchen.
But there are so source, okay.
I know catch boss and say me dem in cafe. Na mom say this for bano so patch here. Me say me ko me catch room. She don't get me papa no for. No be him. Don't the boy catch this is unreasonable greed. That's can counter this kind of people.
So there must also
he had to have a challenge. And he had to stop his job though his party people was empowered because Obi phones I did approve. Let's get on kwaji. Also or taje beje. Also ondimi nyasa because the man pa na onye ye. To taje mu kwaji sika na o chance abase sa. No me so the pay chia. No o taje mu sika when the no aso ahye to onye. So we came a task between no na the board chairman and one say me be won mura.
No so judgment.
Also it's always now so na eche na rado ebo na baso no okron no call a different place. Which was a high position be all.
Okay. That is good.
There's somebody who come out. The because this politician in the hour. Omo nyamane.
Aye.
Ono the new number be procurement data for a very prominent company in Ghana. Okay, so yet.
No yet.
As why was that this? Was the arm of who pays who's kind of for no yet. No pay for one. I don't say man. Eh. Onko because samanya ni na obo mo nyedman ba. When the question found to say there be. Why nya so when papa no for. They to destroy his relationship with the person. They don't nya. So he the boy catch am say na buy sisa na man for so share enya na mama because no could there because this is the things he has seen in governance and the things he has expressed and heard
omo pa
no also this guy because his point is that on kwaya there abaya sisen oda ntumi na ada odi se no
ko jina baby
se ko dem no ka be dey sen be to tiga ana ko ya basika na aba za me ya ba pe kutu na majam ni na mba ho dem
and you see
but try to go gunde ni ase
another issue too is that it is not limited to only politicians so even within the civil and public service no things are worse bandufu a omoda enyimoko bebre wo man mu no they are doing worse things
dem nyamtre
and almost so omunyina obakomu ade ekogu ameyo kuonum
nyamtre
and almost omunya ameyo
calm down corruption ha dream project katashe o ba bia umma onipa kwaso onyo de opa sabe oba de opa de o de yi no manabre sana most people mate nipa makoma ba ne pepe bente sa akon mienu ama sama ye kan ne dream akwa say obi ayi bi ama for the new pussy on makande no
oh yeah the psalms involved
as a issue
so huge but the public servants
on about that we can this on about one say obi akwa one deal no $500 free on am obi say say I can't that dream ahinu be ya no $500
$20,000 $50,000 $30,000
da be ne china be che enti ba ne dia ama for the bomb so mo na mo ba mo o ma no tumi da she monsa
they call the shots
yeah do na say we na say we ne ma sabe em ma di pa na beto no odi ningo obodutim there's a one na ma utim director ana accountant na ma odi obodutim dia no mo to pass mo ko ba na no one
yeah
so they say too much is given much is expected o ma ni na na dia but intimate people in this phone take all of us around so na wonye ne mense but me dey be say people phone in this phone one test say the next foreseeable future o ma no hema so
but it is a general the politicians have disappointed Ghanaians
they ma ka say o ma nya o ma dwe no ma nsakra ma dwe no ma nya ne mese fata de bi anhwana de so kan be besi wa e be de no e be din sama transfer e ba ha wo
oh that is
they ma ka say MPP phone in this for o ma no ma hwe so the next foreseeable future nti additional asem economy sikasem bambo apomoden kwayo agric yam fanya manyosem the same is when people na trust almost say the next 5-10 years how do you want to see our agric the next 5-10 years how do you want to see our health sector our security education and economy sada manufanya politics no mo na anta some long term plan e ba bomb man e ba food sufficient the security be strong our education would improve our health sector would improve our economy would improve wotimi asa na for be on home was maintain hu ne ntia pese kufo be hye affordable house ase mos beba mama beba nado beba bisine ya nyanwi then person mama comes and that sagleme nado aba 8 years is it that issues ya nwi almost medical so entimi anche wono then person mama wo come
you ko samni be mo
ba the person mama wo come there's a jara 111 and also ya ntwa so there's a after hospital is I say na kufo be sine ye nwi say ye nyo mansa so when it lies the data principles of set policy tom just say apomoden adesua bambo kwayo neskasem ye fanya man yosem no mo na amadu ko bankum no da hye be bo man me atum poma it for that good was man e chia you to do
yeah
ka come ni bi
na shama for constitutional review yanka yeye those things was like amani nyina tenase na it may factor in views about the general public that say political party be ba mu na e ka say no na airborne and as say it is for na wa ba mu ntino president no on set committee recommendation some dey ba nyina no say aban ni pay say aban ni pay they say ni aban ni be ka no and I say the ejuma they don't even care about the views of the committee na ya power mo no we will find time and discuss this constitutional review proposals na omodi aban. We will find time and set a table for that purpose. In the meantime, no, it may see it will last words on the two issues.
Okay, then I can say, on the budget, like I say, Kana ye foot samfo no wakenkan wi ya mompa ese usumisi akan ala papa bia wampere mama wona nso de hunu mo paso ye mama no na ba ko fona mo no ntimi nya mama no was o ma no ekoyi a we benefit opposition one bot ki governor on his toes no fe say de abaka so by no oye e bibia ne criticize sense o ma tum pa we benefit lo no kwa wo yi from nkan be si tata kwa de wo yi obitimi ya some no dey kon kra say time spend so bet me ho han tie mbo na ne manko de anya ne beka de ye no so yanka obi de na anya ne ye ka ya ma fo susu fo mu nyijim sense skon pa nya na ko wi na ye ka masam esa ko mo
ho enkasa so
so ma wo de a ma me
adom ma nye bone a different party kwa ba obeka say betimi a chewa atom yeah man make say political prisoner na wan go see why
so how can there and then the last one we then I was sabanza is that unfortunate but it should serve as a lesson this way your phone sir no show there you do not tumne and have to talk with you was on no nya lawyer na ko no for this no problem but also this near no be say say we to boy chairman of the party stronghold to go the fiase there and na me na me ye constituency and police station and wo hwan na be din sem hunu na etiamra
na we dey kwa dey ehu
o chaba se be dey ndi na ya dey anwa dwon was there's tomorrow the idea o chena waba oho waba no ho oda obeda and me go me so dom tim na bi go yem hihom ba for ko tum say dey wa jana baraka so kan ba ko dem prison so obi ampe ti na nhwe ho yi na nya dey se na fata skabia sabe obi no yi wo a o do za pedua wo da bata front sa ho but obi na kanse dwuma yididi hu na yididi nti didi wadwuma ho esusu didi adwuma nim na ko fa ha mro
da didi esusu de ese de pro edidi
beautiful nti ye do bibi ase
waso o shaye e da wase pa se abrebia no o kai ho ama de kasa dwumadie e de brew se nia ye wi a dc 8 to 4 no I believe say we all learn lessons and so you banodin bi with the jumako bi anu a please live responsibly because we need that as a member we all must be careful. I believe say we have a lot of lessons to learn from Wontumi jail term sentence here idea money enyina ebesua de bebre I hope you say almost omeko appeal whatever that happens will happen. I eat a person say what can come internet there is their right so meet me acquire appeal but I believe say people have begun counting the losses say hey it could be me and I say Mr. Kwame there na ebobo and now so the time to come because to me you so until one day if you are in power today one day you see yourself in opposition and say if opposition now what account can you give to your stewardship ni na no e ade a o say ina e bomodin na esua de e di free na ye boa na e ya Ghana first na e de bia ye ka no ye mbo modin na ye ma oman no do eni enim e ya kenkan article 41 Ghana constitution article 41 o kenkan a e kire oman bapa odo a o ma oman ne enyama we your mama pa obetimi aye e di aboa oman no we your mama pa won sai oman na sase unkonko ye galamsey dem say wo usika obenya nti okosai oman ni na nsu oman no nipa do na nom no nko ade okosai no say sika kakra obenya nti ni na ya dia eboa yame adoma next week e be sanso abesi nkonya na edi nkomo e wo kasa dwumadie so in the meantime this is where we draw the curtains down on our program. Have a good weekend. Medin de dani ABAWANA. Meni menua DC Kwakye oyimo GBC. Na echichi nkomo enyumbre. Yagopon entin enim efanche political coffee esanso ema wa woda pa. Bebi a wo bia no yagopon ehia ene odom. Aya chia wo kofo ni nyina ema. I hope next week ebetem nka na nyina so yachichi nkomo. Edem ase yagopon ehia nyina. Bye bye.
Yanara Sassani, Airport in